If you're an EO entrepreneur and your net worth is climbing fast, I'm going to tell you something blunt. Your wealth is not going to be lost because you didn't work hard enough. It will be lost because your success is growing faster than your structure. And the tragedy is this: most successful founders don't see the cracks until the wealth is already bleeding out. My name is Todd Villarubia, founder of Fountainhead Global, an attorney-led fractional family office built for the top 1% of entrepreneurs. Our job is simple: mitigate tax and implement financial best practices into one system so you don't get taken out by the four horsemen of wealth destruction: taxes, lawsuits, death, and divorce. Here's the EO wealth trap. You're building a company, reinvesting, hiring, acquiring, scaling, and your personal wealth is growing as a byproduct. But your planning is still operating like you're running a $2 million business, not a $50 million balance sheet. So what happens? Your assets are spread across operating entities, real estate, investments, insurance, maybe even crypto. You've got a CPA, a lawyer, an investment advisor, maybe a banker. Everyone's good, everyone's smart, and yet nobody's running the system. So you get duplicate structures, conflicting advice, outdated documents, missed tax opportunities, massive liability gaps, and the number one killer: nobody actually implements anything. Most entrepreneurs think, I'll handle the planning once I slow down. But you don't slow down, you accelerate, and the risks compound. One lawsuit can expose unrelated assets because the structure was sloppy. One death without tax planning can trigger estate tax, probate complexity, leadership chaos, and family conflict. One divorce can turn a generational vision into a forced liquidation event. And taxes don't wait politely. They extract their share every year you delay. The reality: your wealth is like a high-performance engine. The faster it grows, the more dangerous it becomes without engineering. Here's what Fountainhead does differently. We don't give advice. We help run your wealth operating system. We start with what we call an enrollment sequence inside Dynasty Foundation. This includes the red flag report, which is a diagnostic that is designed to expose any misalignments. Then we do the strategy intensive, a private working session to lock priorities and eliminate confusion. Next, we do the architectural blueprint. This is the written roadmap that sequences legal, tax, and governance execution. We get a quick win execution by building momentum actions that reduce risk immediately. We also include 2 proactive priority meetings each year to force implementation on your top 2 goals, usually asset protection and tax reduction. And if you want to go further, we add tax efficiency engineering, where we review your business and personal returns and identify proactive income tax reduction moves that your current ecosystem almost always misses. But the real product is this: we coordinate everyone. We enforce rhythm. We drive execution so you get certainty. Founders tell us the same thing after this process: it feels like I can breathe again. Because for the first time, they can see what matters now, what can wait, what's being done, and who's accountable. That's what a real family office does. It doesn't just invest money, it protects the mission. If you're an EO founder and you suspect your wealth has outgrown your structure, here's the next step. Book a private 100-year Dynasty operating system review with Fountainhead Global. On that call, we will identify your top exposures and the two priorities that will produce the highest ROI in certainty, protection, and tax efficiency. You'll leave knowing exactly what to do next, whether you hire us or not.